Yoga for healing. We're just chilling. I just posted this one. Maybe that they can find a home so that I don't turn into the cat lady. I'm already the cat lady. I did put him up in a picture to see if I can find a loving home for him. But if not, I guess I have another cat. Because my girl cat that I did not want to have her to have the surgery to be fixed. Because I'm thinking, she's in the house. She'll be safe. But sometimes she likes to skid through the door. If the door comes open and they're not paying attention, and it seems like every time she does that, I get a kitten. The last one, I named him Ego because that was a situation that was going on where I was dealing with someone with their huge ego. And he kind of had a little bit of a personality, being young kitten and rambunctious. So I just let that stick. So I have a Ma'ahis, a Helios, and an Ego. And then there's this black cat that comes around too, and an orange cat. There's a lot of cats that come around here. But yeah, as I'm shuffling and still talking, the Holy Spirit's like, look at the cards. Someone that you're not having communication with is stuck. They have no joy, no self-expression, and no creativity. They're feeling really blah because they are stuck. And I believe, right off the bat to boot, this being a general energy read and what's been in the energy, this has to be that warlock, at least one of them. Someone that wanted you in a jar. Someone that you blocked communication with, where they actually thought maybe they did. And now they're finding, hey, wait a minute, I can't get this lid off. Hold on, I thought I cut the communication. What's going on here? And now they're finding out. They're stuck. And it's on purpose by you because you moved along. Maybe they should stop thinking that they're cutting communication because there's a such thing as gray rocking also. Ta-da! What else do we need to know? Soulmate. This was a soulmate. Someone that was supposed to rise to the occasion, but it looks like they came up a little short. Pun intended. I'm being funny. A soulmate. What was, we're going to do a Celtic cross. What was the problem with this soulmate besides them not rising to the occasion? Them feeling stuck now. No joy, no forward movement, no communication. And now they want to seek guidance. They need to be made to feel human again. That number 6. Well, bitch, go be human, bitch. When it came time for nurturing family responsibility and family service, they need to sit and think about, while they need to be sitting in somebody else's faces, who did you go to? Was there someone that you went to, or was it something within and a universal connection? Because I know that's my soulmate right now. And it will be. Because I ain't seen nobody that's able to step up to the plate. Yeah, we would like to have a counterpart. But fuck that shit. If they can't do it, learn the lessons, seek the guidance, and make the moves like you did. You didn't have a book in front of you to follow. You went within. But they are out there seeking guidance from someone else. Maybe somebody they consider a nurturer in their family. But ain't that where the shit started? With them not using their own guidance, going within, seeking others' guidance for what they would do when it's not them. Make it make sense. So what's the challenge of this soulmate energy? Sexy time, huh? Maybe that's what got them stuck somewhere. You know, I keep seeing those videos over in Africa or wherever they are, where people are putting that hoodoo voodoo on them cheetahs and they getting stuck. Looks like somebody got stuck over here in the Americas. And it looks like it just occurred something by the universe. Because, see, people forget things are bigger than them, out of their control. They forget the power in the air. They forget the power in the water. They forget the power in words. Words spoken of intent. And maybe they're finding out that those words of intent are going back to them, and now they're in need of some nurture because they lost their soulmate, someone they were supposed to comfort, hold, support. But somebody was worried about sexy time. So what occurred in the past with this situation? Oh, they got lots of rest. 35, that's an 8. They saw and felt the magic and how comfortable and relaxing everything was. Just chilling. And so now in the future, wow, I'm picking up another story, turning this better. Because now I'm also picking up this soulmate that's coming in. Give me a card on this sexy time. Because I'm thinking it's a communication, it's getting together, it's learning each other, exploring, self-expression, a deeper knowing. Yes, this is about the connection with self, not with another person. This is about connection with self. Self-expression, being creative, joy, communicating, and a deeper knowing of self. That's what this is about. Woo-hoo! I'm loving that. Because if you don't know yourself, why the fuck you trying to know somebody else? Huh? People want to put the horse before the cart. They want somebody to come in, but they don't even know themselves yet. They're not fully awakened. They're still in the knowing, grasping, getting to know each other and resting, daydreaming about their future. Manifesting the appropriate alignment. Reaching a goal. And what is the goal? Woo! Will you get it all? For being patient. Being closer in the duality of self. Self-expressing. Being creative. A deeper knowing with self. Communicating with your ancestors, spirit guides. Feeling the joy The joy of the close connection of knowing yourself and being a co-creator with the universe, with the Most High. There is no other greater connection. If you don't know that connection yet, hell to the nah. You should not be looking for another one of a humankind. This is a time of us coming together, integrating with ourselves, expressing our deeper knowing, communicating and speaking that truth, staying guided by the spirit guides and the ancestors, paying attention to the synchronicities and signs and following that yellow brick road that has now, we've been resting, giving self-care, loving on ourselves. Daydreaming. This daydreaming with all this yellow, that solar plexus color. Your creativity, your manifestation, everything you think is coming into manifestation. And you are now able to indulge in yourself, in the connection, because you reached the finish line. 444. What is in the subconscious? Bossing up. Bossing up. And that wanted to come out sideways, so I'm taking that someone was trying to really stop your boss up, and there are sleepless nights now for them. They may have nose piercings, maybe double piercings. They may even have prominent moles that you may notice on their face. But do you see, well, it is dark. And it's a number 9. They wanted to, oh, okay. I'm also picking up, they wanted you to be asleep. They didn't want you to level up. They wanted you to stay asleep. But you are sleepless. Even at night, in your dreams, you are aware. That's what I'm picking up from this. There's also some others that are having some sleepless nights because for some reason, why is this darker black? It looks like it's coming from her ear and out of the other ear. Somebody is having a lot of endless thoughts of what's going on around them. And they are sleepless. They may be concerned with you bossing up. This may be who wanted to stop your boss up. Yeah, we know about them haters. Let them hate. Let them hate. They want to take our intellectual abundance, our spiritual abundance, our material abundance. They want to stop our connections with Source. And that's where they made someone a little pissed off. So what is the advice? Dang, a lot of advice. You're filling your cup. You wear your heart on your sleeve. You're open. You have nothing to hide. And you are building a home. That's the advice. I think that is letting them mofos know that you have not lost momentum in your manifesting, as I said. Because this is future energy right here. Present and future. And actually, right now you're resting. you're able to bring in what you like. You're writing and creating this story. It's your vision board. You are filling your cup. Number 8 again. That's 17. 8, 3, 6. That's real close to that 369 to me. But anywho, they see that you're filling your cup. You have nothing to hide. And you are building your foundation with a very powerful, strong momentum with the green light that says, go girl, go. Go boy, go. Go, go, go. And we got the energy. External forces. A copycat. I'm going to say it right off the bat because that's what this is. Someone that wanted to compare and can't compare. They want to look like you. They want to smell like you. They want to talk like you. They want to look like you. They want to make their wishes come true like you. This is the Destiny Swapper. No sugarcoating it. We just gonna get right down to the nitty gritty. Because who feelings am I trying to protect when these mofo needs to come correct? They cannot destiny swap. They see you manifesting in your dreams coming true. They see that your hands have that touch. And they want to be like you. But instead of looking and observing and seeing what they can learn and use themselves and grow themselves and build themselves how they are, this is that ding dong that think that they need to become you and you need to be removed. A fucking straight up devil hoe with the hopes of being in your bag. But see, they're lacking something important. A divine connection in love. Because that's where that abundance lies. In love. That heart chakra. Not letting anybody get it from the root chakra. They see that you are celebrated in the community. Being you. Not giving a damn about accolades, praise, whatever. But just enjoying, indulging in the gifts that you have and sharing, being you. They want to be in your bag. What is the outcome? This wanted to flip. It did a somersault on the top. Follow the spark. Well, apparently they're not. But we are. The outcome is being of service of the community. They must be aware that you will grow abundantly being of service in your community. And that is going to allow you to explore even more. This is interesting because this is what I've been speaking on all day with my Facebook and little posts about being honest, being truthful. Those living in their power and then those that want to copycat. Fake it till they make it. Oh, it looks like I can make some money and get some donations if I can tell people I know what these say. But not realizing there's real ones living the life that they're thinking that they're just, oh, it's a general. But forgetting what that even means. Well, you found the right one, bitch. Whose story to try to tell and manipulate, bitch. You better be glad there's a camera between us. I ain't scared. And since they blocked me from moving, taking documents from the courthouses, but I have some more people on that. Don't worry about it. Because I ain't stopped shutting up about what is this court system where you can't move because they're saying that you don't have a deed, but you have a deed, and you send them a copy, but then they don't return your phone calls or emails. They just want you to sit so that they can continue to stalk you and maybe break you down. Okay, bitch. I'm still here, but I'm not broken down, but I'm very highly protected. So how did that work out for you? It's only making me call out more and louder. And the funny part about it is really I don't have to say a name because others are aware also. They see you. They see you trying to sneak away with your lies and disloyalty, trying to clean up your shit, bitch. Well, I did document post with your videos on my Facebook while this story was being played out over the past few years. So try to clean that up. Yeah, I don't think you can get away with being sneaky. And it was 222 on the clock. Duality. All that shit you think you're getting away with is coming back on you double time. This person, they don't like that you connected with your higher self. That your sexy time is with yourself, and it's not being sexual. It's a deeper knowing of self-expression and knowing yourself and connecting with your ancestors. They see you at rest, peaceful, sipping your wine, taking bubble baths, doing your self-care, still manifesting, daydreaming on your future plans. And they see how you can indulge how you wish, because you're not a glutton or addicted, controlled by anything. How you bossed up. How you filled your own cup. Bare your heart, the truth. Building up. And now they want to be like you. Now they want to be like you and making comparison. When there is no compare, they should try to only be the better them. They think that they have to duplicate and compare because you're in your bag being of service. And they want to be competition in their head. Their head was in the clouds thinking that they were going to manipulate with communication, ruin your joy. Who is this that does not want you to get in your bag that's comparing? Who is this energy? Somebody that doesn't want to walk away. Someone that has abandonment issues. Someone that has an issue with letting go of attachments that you cut off. Getting your Queen of Swords energy. What do we need to know about this person that is at an 8 of Cups and does not want to walk away? Well, we did see stuck in the beginning. They have no forward movement. They are stuck in the past. First card we saw at the bottom of the deck before starting this read. Confirmation. They were stuck. And they're meeting endings. Refusing the transformation, not letting go and releasing, but still comparing has them stuck. Because they refuse to let go. So death is upon them. Literally. In some cases. What can we expect of this? Them not letting go. They're trying to prevent judgment. They've prevented themselves for a renewal, a rebirth. They think that taking their time, they could come back in as a Knight of Cups with charm. But this is someone with no new beginnings, no rebirth, no transformation, no forward movement that sees you in your bag. What else do we need to know about this energy here? An Emperor. I knew it. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for making this clear. Because I am the Empress whose Emperor decided to go dark and stay dark. And I see you sneaky ass bitches, you pick-me's that wish it was you. Because you can't find temperance, balance, peace in your life. Even you bisexual men wearing bonnets thinking it's you. What about this Emperor wannabe? Stuck in the past. How many times on repeat do we need to see that? Because they see you're in your bag, Queen of Pentacles. They see that you're generous, nurturing, a single mother that raises and takes care of her family. But they thought they could come in. And guess what? Today is my daughter's birthday. There's still love. You cannot stop it. You cannot take it. And you cannot be me, bitch. Anybody want to know my story? Go to my Facebook. It started years ago and I was writing out these readings. And it hasn't changed, but they have transformed. And now we're at an ending. We're at that time where they're getting their karma because I survived the death magic, the beauty spells, them wanting to block me from speaking on YouTube or wherever else I went. I have documented proof of all I speak of, including the faces. So tell me there are no cases. Peace.